Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how many interesting things there are in nature outside that we have never discovered? Please join me on the journey to discover some of those interesting things. Let's start now. The Cave of Swallows in San Luis Potosí, a very famous place in Mexico where you can witness an incredible sight as swifts leave and return to their nests in massive spiraling swarms. This is also a giant natural sinkhole, considered one of the deepest in the world. Have you ever seen anything like this? This is methane gas produced by the decomposition of organic matter inside tree trunks, especially hollow ones.
Anybody know what's going on with the ground lately?
There is no magic trick here. What you are seeing is the result of cavitation. This is natural gas escaping from underground in many mountainous areas of Chongqing, and locals have even turned it into a tourism business model. Looks like they got very close to the gates of hell. A magical scene on Binjam Island on April 12, 2025.
Yeah.
The wonder of nature. This is the fairy tale bunker of every child's imagination. The cold weather in Inner Mongolia is always a major challenge for all water systems. An incredible sight was recorded in Las Vegas, Nevada on March 13, 2025, and this is definitely not a reflection on the camera lens. Surrounded by dozens of ocean giants, this thrilling experience is what fishermen on Captain Zach Calder's boat went through in the waters of Alaska on April 16, 2025. His life just flashed right before his eyes. Does this crazy footage make you fear the ocean?
Just stay on it now. Stay on your board. Stay on it. You're okay. Holy sh...
He runs for the deer's life. This was true both literally and figuratively. Millions of winged termites swarmed Lingamas Bridge in Sokaraja on April 5, 2025, creating a fascinating scene for locals. Except for motorcyclists who slipped after running over them. What kind of summoning ritual is this? Rongai, Kenya, a place where your home can also be a home for wild animals at any moment. An impressive shot of marine life in the waters of Hahajima, captured by Japanese photographer Miura. Luckily, he collided with the gentlest giant of the ocean. This phenomenon is pretty fascinating, but working long-term in a high electric field environment is definitely not good for your health. They should consider working in a different environment instead of one with such a strong electric field. Poyang Lake Grasslands, a must-visit destination if you're traveling to Liaoning. Even the fish will be confused about this.
What the hell?
Stop.
What the hell? What the hell?
Yo, emptying the kiddie pool, and this is like absolutely
The laminar
perfect.
flow, where water moves in parallel layers without disturbance. This makes the stream look smooth,
That's moving
almost like it's
water.
frozen.
Azzy, hang on.
Ew, take a picture of it. Oh,
This is one of those weird things where it looks like nothing's happening. Touch it, so everybody knows it's actually flowing. Whoa. Touch it, Rihanna. That's weird. Ох ты, ёптать, нихуя себе.
On April 5th, 2025 at Gertner Bay, Russia, hundreds of people fishing there went through moments of panic when the ice beneath them suddenly broke apart, leaving vehicles stranded on drifting ice. Rescue teams arrived quickly and carried out operations. No casualties were reported, but some people will have a hard time proving their fishing skills.
Бегом, бегом, бегом на берег. Ой, как быстро ломает, елки-палки.
Whoa! Whoa!
On April 14th, 2025, a rescue training in Valunaraju almost turned real when a huge ice chunk broke off just a few meters away. Luckily, everyone was safe. As spring arrives, millions of ice chunks begin to melt, pushed by wind and underwater currents along the shores of Qinghai Lake, China, forming ice ridges stretching for miles, a powerful and fascinating sight. As temperatures rise, ice structures become weaker and turn into candle ice, causing them to break apart as soon as they come out of the water. Candle ice flows onto both banks of the Amur River every spring. Large ice blocks surged onto the shores of the St. John River, signaling the arrival of spring in the region. Wang Tao Waterfall and Lam Che Dam, Thailand every April, will be the ideal destination for you if you love watching these beautiful butterflies.
Yeah!
Olha como que eu tô, ó. Ó de bicho. Ó de bicho. Ó. De bicho. Olha. Ó. Ó meu Gatorade, ó. Ó. Olha. Ó, sem brincadeira, ó. Olha. Wow.
If you see a sea lion rushing onto a boat, it means there are killer whales somewhere nearby. Are you team sea lion or team killer whale?
To the left. Oh my gosh, they're under the boat.
An interesting moment recorded by a kayaker on April 14th near Vancouver Island. It looks like he thinks he is a good boy. It looks like it's time to dust off those boats. Glaciers melt in spring at the Tongjian River, Qinghai, China on April 14th. A massive avalanche swept down the slopes of Alabel Pass, Kyrgyzstan, on March 23rd. Rising temperatures have made the Chalati Glacier area in Georgia more dangerous than ever in late March. Be cautious if you're planning to ski there.
Давай.
Ice accumulation on the Mackinac Bridge is becoming a potential danger for vehicles crossing the bridge in early April. He looks like he is staring at a young woman walking by. Gobi Desert on April 5th, 2025. At this size, can this still be called a dust devil?
哇，这火又起来了，又起来了。这小火柱，呼呼的。
Fire tornado, a spiritual symbol with positive meaning in Asian countries, especially China.
哎我，哎呦我，哎呦我，哎呦，我苗都飞了呢。
A girl in Texas was almost snatched by a dust devil on March 26, 2025. Seafoam floods many Australian beaches after a cyclone swept through in early March. Would you dare to swim in this sea of foam? Residents across Simcoe County, Canada woke up to widespread power outages and strange sounds of cracking ice and breaking branches after an ice storm hit the area on March 30th, 2025.
Yeah, it's gonna fall in the house. Please don't fall in the house. Oh, oh, oh,
A terrifying scene as a tornado blows away the roof of a house in Lebanon on the morning of March 4th, 2025. The man in yellow was calm as if he faced this danger every day. Are you captivated by these snow-like flurries falling in the middle of summer? This is actually the cottony fluff of poplar trees, a species widely planted across Asian countries in the mid-20th century. This scene might look beautiful on screen, but in reality, it's a nightmare for millions of people in Beijing and nearby provinces every April, posing serious health risks, especially respiratory problems. With their light, fluffy structure and ability to catch fire very quickly, these snow-like flakes also pose serious fire hazards.
没事没事，它就一糊弄。
Not only do they bring that summer snow that causes irritation and allergies, poplar trees also bring another nuisance from their flower clusters. And after seeing this, I honestly start to wonder why people plant this tree so widely in cities.
Is an HB or a high precipitation supercell.
Looks like nature has been pretty kind to him.
Insane lightning, but
A tornado struck the city of Rhodes on Rhodes Island, Greece on April 1st, 2025. Luckily, only property damage was reported. A rare incident happened in Hangzhou on March 31st when a car caused an accident on the street, but police could not charge the culprit at all because he had 4 legs. A massive mud flood swept through a village in Hapkant, Myanmar on March 21st, 2025, just days before a devastating earthquake struck the area. Aiken Spring, also known as Devil's Spring, is a unique natural photography and tourism spot in Qinghai, China. A terrifying scene as a tornado tears through Delta, Missouri on April 2nd, 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, was that?
Look at
That
that.
was a utility pole.
Something.
You see that big
Yeah. Yep, look, there. Well, I don't know. It's so low to the ground.
Yeah, that could have been a. What do they call it?
看见了吗？你看那土，你看那土，哎呀，这可真够。给录下了。哎呀，哎呀，这咋这大耶？哎呀，真有点小，这个真有点小，这个。会不会把那儿直接刮成两回地了？都没了。这真的真有点。
A large tornado was spotted as it approached Lake City, Arkansas on April 4th, 2025. But it seems we have someone here who isn't afraid at all.
Oh my God! Look at it. Oh my God.
On April 5th, 2025, a storm with wind speeds reaching up to 74 miles per hour hit the Krasnoyarsk region, causing significant damage to infrastructure. A dust devil paid a visit and stole some tourists' clothes at Luxembourg Garden, Paris, on April 15, 2025. This is definitely a battle between two neighboring families.
来了，你看打得好凶呀！从没见过，我的个天哪！哎呀，马上就打死了，这怎么弄？要不要报警？
Which fish could possibly get past this security system? The love dance of snakes. Not only snakes, many other animals also have fascinating courtship dances. The great crested grebe is one of them.
一季课去年有一次，然后很多多宝鱼在下面。
The Sunday morning breakfast hunt in the Maldives seems like the birds gained the most from it. Fish vortex, silent whirlwinds swirling beneath the ocean. Are you confused? Actually, that's the pipe of a horizontal drilling machine installed a few dozen meters away. When the universe sends a signal just for the boys, and you already know what to do. No dog can stay calm when they come to this park.
All of them. No.
Why is there so many?
Have you seen anything like this? Like, what has happened?
Whirlpools frequently appear in the waters of Komodo, Indonesia on April 2nd. Releasing baby turtles into the sea in Con Chau, Vietnam is both a conservation effort and a way to spread awareness about protecting nature to the community.
This is the end of the video. We look forward to receiving your feedback in the comment section so that we can improve our content. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.